Hey, what's up everyone? It's Coach Corso here. We're gonna have an at-home activity for you today. So this is a game that you can play inside, you can play outside if it's a nice day, but we wanted to try to give you some videos, some actual games that you can play. This one is called Hot Shot Spelling. So here's how you play Hot Shot Spelling. The things that you're gonna need are, now our son, he's learning his alphabet. So we already have all the index cards with like flashcards that he can use to learn some letters. But you have index cards, you can write letters on the index cards, cut up some papers, whatever you could do to write some letters on top of. But we're gonna use these just so I don't gotta waste paper and stuff, be a little bit more sustainable. So after you have letters made, you're gonna need either a rolled up sock or anything that you can throw. We have a ball. Obviously I have to use a Ranger ball, but I'm going to probably just use the rolled up sock. So we'll put the Ranger ball on the side for now, and then something to throw it into. So this is going to be different for everybody. You can have a box, you can have a laundry basket. We're going to use a laundry basket. It had clean clothes in it. Then, so you put that on one side, then you lay all the letters down on the floor. Try not to get them too close so that you can do some underhand tossing. And then you can either throw it overhand or you could throw it underhand. I think the easiest way to do it is to throw it underhand. So we're going to go over some underhand tossing cues really fast. Remember, you have the ball in one hand. Then you're going to swing, step, and toss. Swing, step, and toss. Remember, if you have the ball in your left hand, you always want to step with the opposite foot. So I'm left-handed, so I'm going to step with my right foot. This usually tends to be the hardest thing to remember when you're tossing or throwing, is stepping with the opposite foot. So remember, we're going to swing, step, and toss. Now, here's how the game works. You're going to pick a letter, you're going to stand behind it, and you're going to try to toss it into the basket. If you make it into the basket, you earn that letter. If you miss it, then you got to get it and go pick a new letter, or you can pick the same letter until you earn it. So we're going to do a round of it, and once you earn the letter, you're going to come over to a piece of paper. I forgot, you're going to need a piece of paper. You're going to draw a line on top, and then every letter that you earn, you're going to write it at the top. So if I was to earn a letter A, I would write the letter A up top. And then we're going to get to what you got to do with that after. But we're going to start. So before you get started, you can set a timer. So I will set a timer on my phone here for either, I would suggest roughly about a minute. Try to earn as many letters as you can in a minute. And then we'll get to what we got to do after that. So I'm going to set a minute on my timer. I'll put it right here. I'm going to press play. I'm going to pick the letter T, and I'm going to toss it. Oh, I made it in. I'm going to run and get it. Write the letter T on top. Pick another letter. E. I scored it, so I write E. Let's pick the letter A. Oh, scored it. Let's pick the letter D. Now, if you have more space than this, you can do this wherever you want. Let's pick the letter H. Let's go with the letter B. Oh, I missed that one, and my timer just went off. All right, so now I go get my letters. I go get my sock. I can put it in the basket. And now these are all the letters that I earned, okay? So I earned a T, E, A, D, and an H, okay? So now under this line, I'm going to see how many words I can try to make with the words that I have up here. So now I would set a timer for about 2 minutes. I don't think I got some good letters. But we'll set a timer for about 2 minutes, and you could just start writing as many words as you can. So you get the point. So we would go all the way down until we can write as many as we want. And then once you're done, you can challenge a family member, or you could try to beat your own score, try to get new letters. Ways to make it a little bit harder. I'll show you how to make it a little harder. You would get your sock, and instead of underhand tossing, instead of doing an underhand toss, you can do an underhand strike. We just learned how to do an underhand strike in class before we left. So remember, you would do the same thing with a toss, but instead of tossing the ball, you'll just hit it. So the ball goes across your body. If I'm going for the letter K, I would have an open hand, and I would try to hit it and try to get it to score it. If you miss, that one was a miss. You would just keep trying and try again, try again. So that is hot shot spelling. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Have fun, and we will see you on the other side.